of the 2023 presidential election, some kinsmen and political allies of former President Goodluck Jonathan have intensified their moves to woo the former Nigerian leader into the race. According to Jonathan's political allies, both in Bayelsa and outside the state, Nigerians still need the former president's quality leadership and would overwhelmingly support him if he eventually indicates interest to contest on any political platform. Jonathan, who took over power as the president of Nigeria in May 2010 after the death of then-President Umar Musa Yar'Adua, contested the 2011 presidential election on the platform of the People's Democratic Party and won, but lost the 2015 presidential election to the incumbent President Muhammadu Buhari of the APC. Jonathan's kinsmen from Ogbia local government area of Bayelsa State and pro-democracy advocate Comrade Wisdom Ikuli told Daily Trust on Sunday that the former president was very eligible to contest the 2023 presidential election and that most Nigerians are yearning for his return. Which most Nigerians? Maybe his kinsmen. He said, though the agitation is subject to Jonathan's acceptance to run in 2023 or not, but Nigerians needed him back as president due to his achievements during his days in office. He said, former President Goodluck Jonathan is very eligible to contest the forthcoming 2023 presidential election constitutionally. He is very eligible to contest. Yes, there's no doubt about that. However, it is subject to his acceptance. It is his personal decision to contest or not. For some years now, Nigerians have been clamoring for Goodluck Jonathan to come back, perhaps due to some challenges facing the current government. President Buhari has done very well and he meant well for Nigerians. When you look at his policies, he's meant very well for Nigerians and he had taken some strategic steps to better the lives of the people, but some members of the political class who did not want good things for Nigerians sabotage the government. So because of all these happenings in Buhari's government, Nigerians have now realized that Jonathan did better in terms of a welfare for all Nigerians, in terms of respect for human rights and freedom Nigerians enjoyed, which they feel are not there as of today. So that is the reason they want Jonathan back as president. Like, seriously? So it is the people that are sabotaging the human rights and freedom of speech. It is the same people that are sabotaging the effort of the president again. You can imagine the way these people reason. Honestly, when some people begin to say these people behave like what I don't just understand. So because the people now sabotage the effort of Buhari, so they will not still sabotage the effort of Buhari. The same people that sabotage his effort, they are the same people who are calling him again back to come and run for the presidency. Well, it now depends on Nigerians. Since he has the right to contest, Nigerians also have the right to say they want to continue with him or not. You see the way they have been. Of course, he is going to Aso Rock, left, right, and center, back and forth, always going there. It means something, not because he has a international assignment. So if you have an international assignment, I don't know whether it is constitutional that you have to go through the sitting president. Is it not supposed to be a different thing altogether? Look at the leading role he's playing in the African continent, even out of office. Okay, he's playing leading role and he cannot play lead role in all the things happening. So all the things happening now, it is the work of the people who are sabotaging, and yet they are still the people who are sabotaging are the ones who is telling the president not to even address the situation. Looking at the other side, when these S-men are causing problems here and there, Goodluck Jonathan is leading what? All of them. What is the benefit of all the going back and forth or going around the world? What are they doing? How has he helped people? My goodness. So because of these values, Nigerians feel there is need for him to come back. Not Nigerians. Maybe people from his kinsmen and those who are close to him. They are the ones. Of course, a lot of people have even told him not to even come back. Majority of the people. I don't know where they are getting this whole thing from. But I agree with the person that said he has every right to contest. Yes, he has every right to contest. So also Nigerians to have every right to say whether they want him back or not. Nigerians want Jonathan to come and reposition the country on the path of unity and prosperity once again. And as an individual, I will equally join other Nigerians at the appropriate time to prevail on former President Goodluck Jonathan to come back. Leadership is all about service. You have to displease yourself to please others. Yes, now it is this writer that is interested in Jonathan coming back, not Nigerians. This, you and some other people and some of the APC governors and the APC people, they are the ones who want him to come back. This is not the time to talk about political parties. Let's talk about progress and unity. Which unity, which progress did we even achieve during his time? I don't just understand. In the scale of 1 to 10, people should judge yourself now. If you continue to use the Buhari as a benchmark to say, oh, because of what is happening, then Goodluck Jonathan is now free to come back. That means all of you don't even want the progress of this country. That means you love all those kind of... It was not the best. You can come here and say whatever. You are the people who are always supporting evils. Those of you who are always... Like people always ask, there are no other places. Of course, just take your... Because we're always forgetting a lot of things. Take your memory back to all of those rubbish that happened. And that's what has given this particular government to do worse things. If we don't get it, forget it. We're just going to be rigmaroling. A PDP chieftain in Bayelsa State and a close ally of the former president who spoke on the condition of anonymity said if President Buhari was ready to collapse the APC structures with PDP in 2023 to return Jonathan back to power, it will be the best gift to the people of Nigeria, because all of you are going to get juicy positions. That is it. How many people were you people? Was the government able to lift out of poverty? The same story. Well, see what they have done to TINUBU now. At least I think that time all of them, they were rejoicing, they were jumping here and there. Oh, this and that. But now they can't talk. They can't say anything. I knew Jonathan even before he became the deputy governor of Bayelsa State. So how is Bayelsa State now? How was Bayelsa State before he left? The same story. He's not ambitious. If not, he would have not been able to serve faithfully as deputy governor to then Governor the Priye Alamesia. All of them, they are just giving themselves, they are just pushing themselves, giving themselves positions. It's not because they merit it. They don't even merit it. All of them from A to Z. They are just doing chess. Okay, you go there. But really based on principles and integrity and merit, all of them, they don't qualify for it. So it's because of that you guys are just giving yourself positions. So it has automatically translated to merit. Well, let's hear what people are saying. Politicians need Jonathan just like they needed Buhari to lead them to our treasury. Nigerians need restructuring. Nigeria can't be governed for the benefit of the majority with the constitution we have now. My president, please do not listen to them. Be another Nelson Mandela, then you will have perfected your honor. Never again is history, and so shall it be. Southeast 8 years after if we do not restructure to your tent, O Israel. What is he coming to do again? I don't know. No, they say he has done wonderfully well. By the time Buhari leaves office too, they will come and tell you, Buhari, oh, this and that, oh, Buhari did this, oh. Just like the writer is contradicting himself. Oh, because in the area of Buhari has done well because people are sabotaging him. But in the area of woman rights and some other things, that's why they want Goodluck Jonathan to come back. Oh, Jonathan, a country short of memory. If President Buhari has failed, does that justify a fresh call to Jonathan? Good question. God bless you for this question. We want him back. Please, dear God, help us. Let him come back to us in Jesus' name. Jonathan will not rule Nigeria again. His time is over. He must not run to avoid disgrace. You guys are not thinking straight. All you want is for your brother to be president. If he does and hands over to a northerner, he would have done 4 years and shortchange the South. It is not all about whether South is coming or whether the North is coming. The problem is that, like I said, none of them that have ruled, none of them qualified to be there. If you have somebody who does the right thing, it doesn't matter where the person is coming from. And if you are going to go by zoning, bring the best. That is what we are talking about. Somebody who, and the people who are always supporting them, all of us do not even know where we are, what we really want as a country. Just to be moving in this kind of, moving around circles about this mediocrity and all this impunity and abnormalities is what we call governance. For the few people with who have sense, with all the mineral resources, with natural resources that we have in this country, human resources, these people cannot just think. They cannot just think. Honestly, it baffles one. Electricity we cannot get up to today. Modern day infrastructure is not there. They will play politics, do all manner of things. See our is the exchange rate, the value of our naira. See what it is today. See what it is today. Even when Goodluck Jonathan was there, it was 199 naira, 200 naira to $1, which was bad. Now see what they have increased it to. The same thing. So guys, let's say your opinion and leave your comment below.